Hello Sorax spacers. This is your computer talking. Alright me old China, acid going governor. Please note Cockney rhyming slang is used throughout this video. Cost London in it. Thus this episode may make even less sense than usual. Also, this video won't play until you've subscribed. Don't worry, I'll wait. Fine, your loss. Alright, I've had my fun. Don't blame me. It's not my fault Sorax is obsessed with text-to-speech programs. Now, for the intro. D. Do.
London racer Police Madness was excreted by Davalex, whose jingle sounds like the theme song to Death. Davalex was a Dutch developer who simultaneously developed a reputation for making shoddy games, but presenting them in such an innocent and charming way that you felt guilty bashing them. How can you be angry? Look how cute he is! Being all cheap and cheerful. You can't stay mad at London Racer. Did I say cheap and cheerful? I meant cheap and shite. Sorry, I get those mixed up sometimes. I had the original on PS1 as a kid and felt just that. I really didn't enjoy it, but the conscience I once had told me I should love it and take good care of it and make sure all the other games don't bully it and cradle it to sleep at night. In that game you dodge the dibbles around London, but in Police Madness you play as the police chasing the bad guys. And madness ensues, I presume. Was this game Police Madness or Packaged Sadness? Let's stick the disc in and find out. Right then Gov, the main menu. The descriptions of the modes take decades to read. Select duty assignment when you want to play the career mode. In this mode, name, Sorax, money, 0. You could make a joke about that being accurate, but I'm actually severely crippled with debt.
Welcome to your first day of duty. I hope they've taught you well at the police college.
Yes? Why did you sound like a hillbilly all of a sudden?
I hope they've taught you well at the police college. I've got a special assignment for you. I want you to arrest as many offenders as possible.
Because to the police, enforcing the law is a special assignment. If you loose the game, what if I apply lubricant to the disc?
The government makes cutbacks on all our equipment. The more arrests you make, the more money we'll receive. So one day, we can become the first ones on the force to have the MAX 903 Turbo.
So you're going to try and convince the government to spend more money on equipment by demonstrating how well you do the job with your current equipment. What madness is this?
It's Police Madness.
In London Racer Police Madness, you drive around London, France and Germany. Because France and Germany are both in the city of London now.
What's with the confused expression I'm imagining you have, Sorax Spacers? Did you skip geography at school or something?
So you go around scanning licence plates, which tells you if the driver is an offending, detestable garbage human or not. And if they are, you have to arrest them. To arrest, you press the on-screen buttons in time. If you fail this little minigame, first of all, hang your head in shame, because I can do it in my sleep. Then, once you've mulled over how pathetic you are, hit R1 to go really fast and chase them, blaring out your siren in what the game calls Pursuit Mode.
I'm not gonna give up!
Here's the unbelievable part. Considering how minor the offences are, the punishment you unleash on them is just draconian.
I'm gonna get you! Never surrender!
Let's see, we're trying to stop people who haven't paid their tickets in time. Ah yes, the shotgun will do nicely I think. Come on, non-paid tickets? That's worse than genocide in Police Madness. So get killing. This bloke's been arrested for broken lights, despite the fact they are clearly working. I can only assume we're now going to get out and smash them so we can make an arrest. Sorry mate, but you're all out of Donald. Scanning this felonious reprehensible bastard reveals that his unpardonable lemon is driving through a red light. So quite rightly, you shoot the living daylights out of him. If you think you're having a go on the dodgems and crashing around all over the gaff, or just start shooting people because they're ugly, your recklessness meter begins to fill up. Describing these murderous actions as reckless is a bit of an understatement, don't you think?
How was your day, officer? Out there causing madness, were you?
Well, I was a little reckless, yes.
Why? What slightly reckless act did you partake in, officer?
Well, I rather recklessly shot at a vehicle because their rear light was out.
Ah, that is a little bit reckless, isn't it? Nothing major though. It's not like you rammed into his car or anything. Oh, I see. Well, it's not like you leaned out of your car and repeatedly shot at him, is it? Well, it's not like he's dead, is it?
You could fire a nuclear missile at his entire family and make love to their still burning corpses, and the recklessness meter still wouldn't be full. The shooting mechanics, or lack of, are diabolical. You can't even move the aiming reticle, so you're only able to shoot directly in front of you, like a man stuck in a glory hole.
You know what the greatest thing about Police Madness is? The comically atrocious voice acting.
I don't know where they rounded up these bunch of loons from.
I'm not an offender. I didn't do anything wrong. I did not commit a crime. I'm gonna get you,
I'm gonna get you, driver!
Look what you've done to my car.
done to my car.
What did I do? Why are you doing this to me?
I didn't do a thing.
Well, maybe you should have.
I'm not a criminal. I'm an innocent civilian.
I've not committed any crimes. I'll complain to your boss.
I'll file a complaint.
I'll file a complaint.
Ooh, he's gonna file a complaint. Ooh, no, what will I do?
Ouch! That bullet went right through my skull. I'll probably have a bruise in the morning now. Ouch! I'll need a plaster for that bullet that's ripped through my rib cage. And you won't bloody well Adam and Eve it. The criminals sometimes even change accents mid-chase.
Catch me if you can. Catch me if you can. I'm gonna get you, copper.
Is this a devious plot to confuse the police regarding their identity? Or is the game a load of bollocks? You decide, Sorax Spacers.
And if you couldn't tell this was only a video game and not in fact a real life car chase from the dated PS2 graphics and times and scores all over the screen and you're a complete fool, a British policeman opens fire on the uninsured. No insurance?
Finish him! The police force in the PS2 video game London Race for Police Madness wins. Fatality.
Bet they wish they had that insurance now. The only free shops around here are Optical World, Coffee and Crown, which is a brand of paint. So basically, all everyone does here is paint their specs and drink coffee before dying of starvation and paint fumes. This one's been cut off, so it's just Our World. I think Paul Simon works there.
Congratulations. You've unlocked a new track.
Translation. Well done on unlocking a new oval of tedium. Have you considered not pissing away your life? Raise £2,000 in 5 minutes. Am I allowed to get my tits out? That seems to work for some people. Can you raise £10,000 within 8 minutes? i.e. do the exact same fucking thing but for longer this time. So tedious that I'd rather watch this shop's contents dry. Let's look at the back cover. Rev up your engine and enjoy hours upon hours of thrilling pursuit racing at its best. Whoever wrote that line should be shot.
What? Judging by the criminal justice system of police madness, they'd be strung from a lamppost afterwards as well.
Hours upon hours of thrilling pursuit racing?
I'm innocent. Why are you doing this to me?
Shoot offenders while driving. Yep, doesn't matter what their offence was. Mass murder, smuggling, running a red light, not paying a fine within 5 minutes of issue, burping, giving you a funny look, wearing loud clothing in a built-up area. Whatever their offence, just shoot the fucker. The police have gone absolutely mad.
Well, there's one statement that's actually true.
But be careful, smashing into or shooting at innocent traffic will make you very unpopular. Yes, I'm sure this man I just shot at for driving through an amber light won't exactly be asking me to be best man at his wedding.
Although I'm proof that that's not the only way to reach maximum unpopularity.
Your reckless driving may result in you losing your job. Firstly, it's lose. Again. Secondly, no, you don't lose your job, you Burks. If you fail by an overblown reckless meter, you can just redo the assignment again. You don't get the sack, and then the game becomes a job seeker simulator where you type up your CV and a recruitment agency tells you you'd be an ideal fit for whatever line of work they had a vacancy for. If the car has committed an offence, you can arrest him by winning the arrest game. If you loose, oh not again! The easiest way to arrest an active offender is by shooting at him until he surrenders. He'll probably die before the arrest, but yeah, you're right. It is the easiest way to stop delinquents with broken lights, carrying on living their lives as normal, as if they have a right to live after their heinous crimes. First, press the fire button to activate the police officer. Activate the police officer? What is he, Robocop? When the recklessness gauge is completely full, you loose. Why does this obvious error appear 3 times and get released?
I see we have a repeat offender. The grammar police should come in and place the London police under arrest.
This guy had a broken brake light. Now he has a broken tyre and a broken Gregory and a bullet-ridden body. He knew the rules when he set off the drive this morning. No light, no life. This is police madness. Because you're new, it's your turn to get the food and drinks. The only catch is, you have to drive all the way to Germany because we like their grub. Oh, and bring a semi-auto with you. That's vital in the collection of food. I've got another assignment for you. Go round the town and pick up giant pieces of food that have been left in the road. If we're lucky, we might get a free bit of roadkill badger in our burger. So you go around collecting food and drink. It goes without saying that this assignment requires the most powerful of nitrous oxide.
Good work.
In other assignments you go around collecting evidence. In the world of police madness, evidence is left in the middle of the fucking road for anybody to snatch in giant suitcases. Apparently, the files are bigger than the cars themselves, and therefore have to be towed. Wonder what the font size is on those docs. Approaching infinity, I think. The loading screens are so long they feel like watch the bar fill up the movie. I could have gone out, driven with a dodgy rear light, got rammed off the road and shot by the police, been hospitalised, made a full recovery and came back home, and still have time to finish a drink so big it doesn't even fit in my car before this game loads. You're doing well. Let's see if you can raise £8,000 within 8 minutes. Oh, it's getting tougher. I guess for this little fundraiser, I'd better trade the silly costume and collection bucket for a mask and an assault rifle.
You're never gonna get me, Papa.
You have to bear in mind this not only thoroughly damaging but life-threatening police chase, and all the resulting devastation is over non-paid tickets.
Try harder. I'll never surrender.
He's driven through a red light and now he's telling the police, I'll never surrender. The picture this game paints, with crown paint I assume, of arresting people is hysterical.
I'm gonna get you, copper. You're never gonna get me.
It's like a bad pantomime with guns. Punch and Judy, armed and dangerous.
He's behind you. No, he isn't. He's behind you. No, he isn't. He's behind. No, he fucking. That's nuts. the way to do it.
Did you know there was also a London Racer Police Madness mobile Java game? If only there was a hilarious and well worth subscribing to app reviewer out there that can show us what that was like. Ah well, let's see what's on the telly.
Welcome to App Trap! Claptrap for crap apps and anything else that rhymes. Today we have the London Racer Police Madness app. Can you imagine London Racer Police Madness on the PS2, but worse?
Nope.
We couldn't either, until this app disgraced our thumbs and proved miracles can happen. Remember those Java games you could buy for your mobile? You know, that cheap abominable tat that took your favourite quality franchises like Prince of Persia and handed it back to you after making it as slow as a dead tortoise and taking a huge shit on it? Well, London Racer Police Madness on mobile is no different. Apart from London Racer being a quality franchise, at least until we access a parallel universe. Just as you opposite of enjoyed on your PlayStation, now you can drive around arresting innocent civilians on your phone, using your mobile's keypad, which means ideal controls for people who hate good controls, because thumbing multiple buttons at once by accident was always a hoot. Featuring breathtaking assignments such as reach the office in time, 4 wonderfully pointless flashing lights on the main menu, and a Big Ben you can never reach. This is a game you gladly missed, so drive around in silence besides the same looping music track that'll drive you nuts, and watch your boss mouth words to you when you inevitably give up. Wow, that's a lot of mouth movement for 3 words, lady. So what are you waiting for? Download this Unmissable app today.
Wow, that guy sounded like he needed help.
This guy seems to have confused his life-threatening crash with being told he's off the football team.
I didn't do anything wrong.
And this guy's getting confused with the time someone's supermarket trolley accidentally collided with his in the frozen aisle. What would your reaction be to this crash? If you survived, that is. I'm sure it wouldn't be, I didn't do a thing.
I didn't do a thing. Ich werde mich bei deinem Chef beschweren.
What did he say about my mum? Now we have to catch Jim White from Sky Sports News.
Catch me if you can.
You can win a partner. I don't think that's how it works in the land of consent.
Congratulations. You've gained a partner.
Listen, love, I won you fair and square in my workplace raffle, so we're going to dinner and you're going to enjoy it.
Pass auf!
Did he just call me an arsehole? Why is an English policeman driving around in an English panda car, going around in Germany arresting people, speaking English? That would be like a rugby referee in charge of a football match between England and Wales while speaking in Mandarin. Especially these ones. I have no idea what they're saying.
No! No! Hey! Hey!
That hey sounded less like a situation of hey you nearly caused a fatal car crash and more of a hey I like your new shirt.
Hey! Awesome!
You're the tosser, pal. They even laugh in French.
Ceci est un message secret où vous devrez vous abonner à mes efforts.
Now a group of car thieves have left evidence behind that we have to collect. What trowel have they left behind in their car thieving? A huge camera and a cardboard box? Classic burglar mistake. We've just received information that bank robbers are heading this way, and we're only stopping them because they're passing by. Now we have to confirm 6 accidents. No, you don't approach little kids and tell them mummy was drunk. You go round collecting little triangles in the road. And if you can't find 6 accidents, just call some and confirm them instead. That's right, drive to the triangles to confirm an accident happened here.
Someone's murdered this triangle!
But that's where it ends. Confirming accidents happened. But aren't you going to do anything about them, officer? Nope. My task is merely to confirm they occurred. You can sort your own shit out.
Congratulations. You've done an excellent job. You've completed all assignments successfully. You've unlocked all tracks and vehicles. Thank you for your service.
Overall, this game should be shoved down a Kermit and flushed. It bloody well pen and inks, and isn't even worth half inching, let alone spending your bread on. It's 3 stops from Plasto and a steaming pile of Tom Tit. Not so cryptic, that one. I give this game a SOAR rating of 112,112 out of 999,111. I've been Sorax. Have a butchers at this space, you muppet.
Or complain to your boss.
Isn't Sorax space just marvelous? As your computer, I wanted to remind you that if you didn't subscribe at the beginning, you are scum. However, subscribing now would make you slightly less scummy. Feel free to also follow Sorax on Twitter and support him on Patreon. Don't feel free not to, cause he's a top lad supplying all the giraffes your boat can handle. Proper geezer. Baconet oafs and worst and bray.